Hello, welcome to J Lowe Artist YouTube channel. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for drawing with me. Today we're going to be drawing with charcoal. We're going to be using white and black charcoal. I'm going to be using just a General's charcoal 4B and soft General's white charcoal as well. We'll be drawing on gray paper. You should have a black and white charcoal, a kneaded eraser, and a cotton swab for blending. Let's get started. Okay, when drawing with charcoal, a couple of things just to remember. Number one is that it does smear and it gets a little messy. So I like the pencils just because they're a little cleaner. But we're going to do this on gray paper. This is just gray construction paper. All right, let's move on to the little face. So let me zoom out of this because we're going to slide this over a little bit to reveal our face there. And we may not get to the whole face. We're just going to maybe get to the eye, the nose, the mouth. I want to show you how to do some hair with this too, because it's pretty easy. Now, the last thing I want to do is I kind of want to show you how to do hair. I'm just going to draw a little bit around the face just to get to that hair part. I'm going to do a little bit of the ear, defining that edge. That edge is dark. So I am going to use a little bit of a line to define that edge. And that shape is quite dark up in there around the ear. If you break your line just a little bit, especially around the chin right there, then as you blend it, it's going to look a lot softer. If that line continues on, it's very dark, it's not going to look as soft. I'm just going to define that earring a little bit too, kind of like we would with our sphere. A lot of this is very dark. I'm just throwing in some dark shapes. Just using my cotton swab to get some of these little light grays that are in there too. But what I really wanted to do was the hair. I want to show you some really easy techniques to do with hair. First of all, notice how the hair comes out of the head and there's little shadows created there. So if you take your black charcoal and you just kind of do little lines coming to and from the head, that's going to dictate where the hair kind of comes in and out of the head. You can even say, well, I can see where the part is. I can do a couple little lines coming in and out there along that edge. And they're just, all you want to do is pick out where the dark areas are. So I'm just kind of going in saying, okay, I can see some of those little dark areas, a little dark area over here. Don't do anything in the light area because the gray's already done there. Just pick out a couple little dark areas, and if you're using your line in the direction the hair flows, it's going to end up looking kind of like hair. So all I did is I just kind of went over some of those little dark areas with my cotton swab. You can take your kneaded eraser and pull out anything, but then a little bit of light here and there. Just pick out where the highlights are and just a couple little streaks here and there, and you got it. You can do a face pretty darn fast this way. And the last thing is you want to go over everything and make sure your darks are dark and your lights are light. Your grays are probably just going to take care of themselves. Thanks for drawing with me, and I hope you have a lovely day. And hopefully, art has made your life a little better somehow.